To explain about the conventional tunneling, we use different type of machines and different experts as human resources. We do excavation, we do support systems, we do concrete lining, we do waterproofing, and that's how we do the tunneling. Actually, that's what we have expertise. But TBM operation is something different. You use one machine, like a train. You use less human. You experience an operation. You have to be very careful about the operation. You have to be careful. You have to be quickly reacting. And that was a good experience starting from 2005 because we used a TBM in a wastewater tunnel in Istanbul, where we have 250 million euros of assets, approximately 3,000 of employees, and we have more than 600 pieces of equipment, and most of them are tunneling equipment, I can say. And we have trainings, let's say, internally to train our employees. We take measures to have zero work accidents. We try to motivate our employees to reach our target. We have 5 sub-targets here. The sustainable corporate model, constant improvement, sustainable future, sustainable financial growth, and pioneering and innovative approach is what we have done until now. As I said, we were established on 1993. Next, please, by the way. We were established in 1993. It's been 30 years. And until now, we have completed more than 100 kilometers of tunnel. And this also is corresponding more than 5 million meter cubes of excavation. Of experience is coming from the metro lines in Istanbul. We have taken part in lots of metro lines, but we also done tunneling in other fields as well, coming from water projects, highway, railway, and mining projects as well. 50 kilometers of railway in Algeria, I can say. I will give examples for that one. The other 42, as you can see, is coming from the metro part. But it's also a railway system. That's why we write here. Some other views in the next slide for this project. You can pass. This is another project, El Afrin-Kemis-Minyana railway line. It's another railway project in Algeria. These lines are in operation right now. But in contractual side, we did not complete the final acceptance. That's why I didn't add the numbers to our experience yet. This is the tunnel after the TBM has completed the operation. This is the final view. And tunnels before you start TBM operation, so you build up space underground and you assembly this machine there and start the operation.
I see. It's called heavy industry, right?
Yeah.
We have
I can say
TBM machines for metro, for mining.
Well,
depends on
TBM
the
machines generally
diameter, I think.
The diameter and also the soil conditions. There are different types of TBM machines according to soil conditions. When it's let's say good quality rock, you use something else. If it's bad soil, you use something else. And there are some different kind of working principles of the TBMs as well, according to soil conditions. You have to conduct very good soil investigations before the project when starting a TBM, because if you choose the wrong TBM for the soil, then it's going to be a nightmare for you, and you will not able to use your machine and you will lose money. After completing this project, we took the TBM outside and we used it in another project, which you will see in the next slide. It was Yenikapı wastewater tunnel again, and this tunnel was with the same diameter, again wastewater tunnel, and this one was 10 kilometers. After completing this project, we again take the machine and used it when we stick to our expertise and our values. We did a good job there, and we were very successful. To give some other examples with other business, I can say we have done investments in the energy sector as well, as you can see, in different locations in different in Turkey, different locations. We have invested in total 65 megawatts of solar energy. And in the next slide, you will see that, as I told, we are acting as a turnkey contractor. Next, please, Rashid Bey. So here you can see, starting from the developing side, we took part in all until completing the project. When we are investing, so looking for good opportunities in regards of the hydropower plants as well, and we also aim to expand our network regarding environment as well. That's why we started this business in the past 10 years, I can say, and we are increasing about that. This project is producing 7.5 megawatts of energy. Next, please. Same project, but some other views. You can pass. In Izmir, we have constructed Hilton Garden Inn Hotel. This is also an investment project on superstructure site. We built this hotel on 2015, completed on 2015. Now we are operating it. Did I tell? I don't know. It's in Izmir Bayraklı. Optimistic this year. I think 1 or 2 years later we will complete this project. We have more than 1.5 kilometers of tunnels here as well. As you can see, in all projects there are tunnels. The past railway projects, we worked with Chinese, we worked with companies from Portugal. We have Spanish partners. So I'm explaining this, that we have international relations with the different companies, and we are used to it, we are experienced. In this one, we work with the Chinese. And we have more than 22 kilometers of viaducts, 19 kilometers. Azerbaijan, the north of Azerbaijan lacks of water for irrigation. That's why we are going to let's say, take some of the water from Aras River near Iranian border, and that water is going to the north side of Azerbaijan with the irrigation channel. That's what they plan. We also got awarded in metro project in Istanbul in the near past as a contractor now. Now we are also expanding our work as a contractor in Istanbul in the metro lines as well. And here we have 2 TBMs again, but these are sonar in the metro lines here. We have some examples of the metro lines that we take part in currently. Next, please. Again, next. So this part is a bit a summary, what I have explained. We have 3 points I would like to say. These key points.
We are KRK Holding, the home of Özgün İnşaat, Sonar Temel Mühendislik, Omega Energy, Zigana Energy, Özgün Tourism, and Ecuador Sigorden. Özgün İnşaat specialized in the field of tunneling at the time of its launch in 1993, when it was the leading member of KRK Holding. Since then, it has expanded its areas of activities to include transportation, infrastructure, and superstructure projects. Prestigious projects that have been completed include 275,000 meters of railway, 17,000 meters of bridges and viaducts, 50,000 meters of tunnel, and 25,000 meters TBM tunnel. As a result, Özgün İnşaat has taken its place among the world's giant construction companies by adding housing, hotels, parking lots, and commercial buildings, along with sizable infrastructure projects to its portfolio.
When developing a governmental contact, based on your experience, because of course you're more experienced than I am, we've seen that it takes so much time and projects might fail at the last moment. I'm going to give you an example. We worked on a water transportation project in Ivory Coast. It was 152 kilometers, $350 million project. And Doge was involved with us. They secured the German fund. And after 2 years, we had the MOU from the government regarding a sovereign guarantee.
Very hard to predict what's going to happen in the future. But of course, what we try to do is that we try to evaluate the project.
So there's coal, there's lithium, there's iron ore, and all of that. And the world is going towards EV vehicles right now, and there's a whole lot of lithium deposits in Nigeria. So I'm just thinking that, is this something you want to explore and looking at the mining sector in Nigeria? That's number one. Number two is the hydro dam. We have a lot of dams that are not working at the moment. So that gives you an opportunity. And also there's Mr. Dimola here, who is into solar, and I'm sure it would be nice to see what we can do together in terms of solar energy. So what we do in Nigeria at the moment, solar is just for homes. Everybody just has small solar panels on the roof of their homes, nothing on a commercial scale or a large scale that you're doing. So that's something very interesting. So yeah, I think if you want to think about the Nigerian market, we could actually look at working with you here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We are not deeply focused in Nigeria right now, but of course we are looking.
You are the tender. You're not waiting for tender. You have to be proactive. So that's the way it works around here.
I understand. I thought that because we are not deeply focused in Nigeria, but I can say in Benin, in Mali, and maybe Guinea, I can say we are working, as you told. We have some local representatives that we have engaged with some consultants, and that's how we are getting in touch with the authorities right now and trying to develop some projects, and we are in contact with them about some projects. That's how we go. But in Nigeria, we didn't start yet. But you are right, yes. For the dam projects, besides mining, for the dam projects, we would be very interested. If there's any opportunity, I would like to discuss that, but I didn't heard any opportunity yet about that. Also solar projects as well.
Okay.
Be a supplier for the metro stations, covering floodings and maybe, I don't know, toiletry and so on. Not for the tunneling directly, but for let's say, it's finishing works in the stations.
Yes, I understand.
Some auxiliary buildings and so on. So that's why if you'll be so kind to introduce me to a colleague of you so that I can further
to close the session. Constant, do you have a question?
Yes. Mr. Mehmet, thank you for your presentation. Oh, it's not a question.
I'm Özgün İnşaat. Hope to see you guys again on 4th of March. By then, please take care. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
Thank you.